Hello everyone, welcome to a new video and enough of Huawei product reviews. Okay, let's make the unboxing. Well, it's not really an unboxing because I'm using it as my main watch. So when we open the box, what do we find here? The USB-C type cable is supposed to be. Well, it's not USB-C, it's USB. It doesn't come with the small brick charging, but that's normal. I mean, we already have that on phone, so it's not a big deal. What do we have here? Look how beautiful it is. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. Many people don't really like the design of this year because it says that it's more like a plain screen. It doesn't have like the small edges. It looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. And this is how I've been using it. Okay, now let's put the watch aside and let's see what information does it come. The non-LTE version. Well, it comes with Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and GPS. It is a 44mm Galaxy Watch 4. As we know, we have 4 types of watches. Well, it can be more. We have the Galaxy Watch 4, 40mm. That's quite smaller than this one. Then we have the 44mm. That it's like it's not huge. I mean, you can see it well on your wrist. I have small wrist, so I think it looks good. Then we have the classic versions that I don't know why they really messed up that much with the names and didn't keep like the Active 4. The classic ones are the ones that come with a bezel that you can rotate. That also has a 40mm version and a 44mm version. Here we have our 2 buttons that I changed the sets. So I think that this one usually called Bixby. Nobody uses Bixby. Well, there might be people that do use Bixby. Then we have this one that is the on-off button. And under it, we have the sensors. And oh, battery sucks. Sorry. And here we can find the sensor. This sensor helps us with a measurement of our blood oxygen and all of those stuff that you use on your watch. Well, many people use it a lot and many people don't really use them so much. It isn't a full screen. We can see here the border, the edges. And it's an AMOLED display. So as we know, Samsung is one of the leaders on displays because they have really good resolution on everything that they do. And this is my watch face. Well, it's not mine. This is the one I chose because I liked it a lot. And let's see, when we turn it on, what do we find? If we go up, we find all of our apps. This is for recent applications, the ones that we've used recently. Here it is, all the ones that I have been using. Our contacts, Samsung Health, messages, phone, voice recorders, Play Store, and many other apps. Bixby, if you want to search something, weather, calendar, Samsung Pay, that in the US, we can use Samsung Pay. Our gallery, music. I mean, if you use Spotify, you will have to download the Spotify app. Our messages, and that's quite it. What I have on my smartwatch. I mean, you can, as you have Play Store, you can download outside apps. And why do we have Play Store on this version? And the thing is that this isn't a Tizen watch anymore. Now we have a Google, and we know Google is the owner of Play Store and many other apps. And so we can include some of those apps on our watch. If we slide this way, we don't find anything else that about notifications. If we go this way, we can find all of our widgets. And if we go, we can do it this way, but we can also go like if we had a bezel, but it's on the screen, so we can just go this way, turn it around, and that's what we find. Our exercises. What about body composition? Our sleep time, the weather, our heart rate, that is also here. Alarm and our stress levels. Well, as I told you, on all of the watches, we have many apps that many people don't really use, but I'm not saying that you're never going to use it. You may use it sometime, and it's always good to have it. Okay, it's fully charged, and now we will go ahead and talk about what we find if we slide down. Okay, if we slide down, we find this is like a non-disturb button. We can also find a on or off our settings. That's like in always on display mode. Our vibrate or non-sound flashlight, our display, how much brightness do we want to have. We can also use it this way. I always have it in medium because I don't usually go outside when the sun is bright, so this is the way that I always have it. Our battery saving, Wi-Fi, and this is our theater mode. For example, when we are seeing a movie and when we are in the dark space and we don't want to disturb with our light, we turn this on, and this means that it turns off the always on display. Right now I'm going to turn it off because I don't usually go to the theater. And we also have this water resistance. That means that it doesn't accept any accidental touch while we're in swimming or in the pool. And also that when you turn it off with a button, you have to press and hold the home key for 2 seconds. And that's it. And it starts like vibrating, and it does this sound. Where it's supposed to be ejecting all the water that got inside of it while we were swimming or doing any activity. Then we have the flight mode, the Bluetooth that is actually with the Samsung products, our ubication, and as you can see, the battery kind of drains quite fast. It isn't really the best part of it, but I mean, you have good things, but it can't be perfect. The battery that we have right here can last about a day and a half or 2 days if you don't really use the watch that much. So if you want to purchase this item, it's going to be on Best Buy, the 40mm version. It's going to be around $219, and this guy's going to be about $250 because of the discount. I think that it came because of the holiday, but it's going to be around a $250 watch. That's not cheap. That may be kind of expensive for a watch, but if you can buy it and you have an Android phone, it's going to be probably the best option for any Android phone. Can't use it with an iPhone or iOS system because it's Google stuff and they want to keep quite like a closed circle with their Google stuff, just like Apple does with its stuff, that you can't use the Apple Watch with any Android phone. The best option for Android. Hope you liked the video, guys, and as always, if you want to know more stuff, you can leave it on the comments, or you can ask me to make another video with better talking about how does each of these apps work, or some tips or features of it. And don't forget to subscribe and give me a like so we can keep growing as a community. And see you in the next one, guys. Have a good one.